Assalamu alaikum my dear students. I am your English teacher and today we are going to start our second lesson of grade 4 English textbook, Abdullah and his friends. Let's read. I will just read out the whole lesson. At the end I will summarize the lesson, but to make it more clear you should read it yourself. You can also find out all the difficult minutes at the end of the lesson, and if you find some other word difficult you can find it in dictionary. Abdullah liked his three class fellows the most. They were admired by everyone in his class. Suhail, the monitor, carried himself with grace. He was confident and calm. I should underline the difficult words for you. He was even friendly with teachers. No teacher ever asked any question to him in the class. He wasn't a brilliant student. You should notice this, that he was a monitor but he wasn't a brilliant student. It was believed that only the headmaster could punish him for any trouble caused by him. He was a teacher's pet, means he was teacher's favorite. Then there was Moise. He was the tallest boy of the class. He hardly ever brought any books to the class and never bothered about homework. It means that he was a lazy student, he was not interested in his studies, and he never worried about his homework. He came to the class, sat in the last chair and slept bravely. No teacher ever tried to wake him up. Moise bullied all the strangers who came his way. It means he teases every stranger. He made them uncomfortable. People usually moved aside when he passed by. He was the oldest. It means that everyone was afraid of him, so they just moved aside when he passed by. He was the oldest student of the school and everyone knew of him. In most of the classes, he stayed longer than his friends did. All the students looked up to Moise because of his power. Abdullah, unlike others, could easily make a conversation with Moise. It means Abdullah was one of his friend, Moise's friend, so he was able to talk to him easily. And the rest of the class was afraid of him because of his power. Then there was Yasir, the genius of the class. He solved any problem that was given to him in 5 minutes. Some students believed he could spend the entire class asking questions. Others claimed that Yasir was actually slow at learning, so he learnt all the problems and their solutions in advance. It was also believed that he scored good in the exams because he was a teacher's pet. He could speak well. He knew all the rivers, mountains, and countries in the world. He could repeat history in his sleep. Grammar was child's play to him. It means grammar was very easy task for him. His face was radiant with intelligence. Means his face was glowing with intelligence. Abdullah looked up to him as a marvel. He was very happy when Yasir was admitted to their company. Abdullah looked up to him as a marvel means he was also very much wondering about him. He was very happy when Yasir was admitted to their company. Moise liked him in his own way and brought down his heavy fist on Yasir's back whenever he wanted to show affection. It means that Moise was not having that much good relationship with Yasir, but whenever he wanted to show some affection, or whenever he felt that he is going to take Yasir's help, so he just put his heavy fist on Yasir's back to show him his power. The fourth friend was Ahmed, known as the P on account of his size. It means he was so small. There was nothing outstanding about him. He was just ordinary. He was always nervous about things as Abdullah was. It means that now we are having some similarities between these two friends, Abdullah and Ahmad, and the rest two were different from Abdullah. The bond between them was laughter. They had the same view about many things. The most trivial and unnoticeable thing to others would make them laugh. Trivial means insignificant, unimportant. These 5 friends were always together. We studied about 5 friends and they were always together. One is Abdullah, one is Ahmad, Yasir and Moise, and Suhail at the first, who was the monitor. Now, one day a newcomer entered the school. His name was Momin. Momin was a sweet, wise and kind-hearted young boy who helped everyone. One morning, Momin was standing at the back of the class while talking to a class fellow. He leaned on Muiz's chair by mistake, means he just sat on Muiz's chair, which was taken by Muiz, but he just sat on it mistakenly. Muiz became furious. He became very angry and pushed Momin. Everyone, including Abdullah, started cheering for Muiz because they were giving them Muiz courage to fight with Momin. Momin stood up and very calmly said, "Treat others like you want to be treated, because what goes around comes around." Suddenly, the whole class was quiet. Momin walked out saying, may Allah guide us all and have mercy on us." Muiz instantly felt bad. Later, he apologized to Momin and everyone lived perfectly in the class. Here the lesson ends. In this lesson, we studied about 5 to 6 types of boys in the same class. Everyone was different from each other. Everyone was having different qualities and different habits. Their nature was changed, and at the end, a last boy, Momin, who just came, and they changed the behavior of the whole class. Now I will summarize the lesson in my own words. This is a story of a boy named Abdullah and his friends. The three of his friends were very different from each other. His first friend Suhail was the monitor of the class. He was very confident and friendly with teachers, but he wasn't a brilliant student. The second friend was Muiz. He was a tall and naughty boy of the class who always missed his lectures. He used to sleep in class. He always bullied strangers. Also, the students were afraid of his power. The third was Yasir, who was a genius and topper of class. He was intelligent and very good at all his subjects. The fourth friend was Ahmad. He was an ordinary boy like Abdullah. Abdullah and Ahmad had the same views and habits. These 5 friends were always together. This was just a summary of their characters about the friends of Abdullah. Then one day a newcomer came to their class. His name was Momin. He was a wise, sweet and kind-hearted young boy. It means that he was different from the rest of the class. One morning, Momin was talking to some of his class fellows and mistakenly he sat on Muiz's chairs. Muiz became furious, means he becomes very much angry and pushed Momin. Every person of the class started cheering for Muiz, means they were encouraging him to fight with Momin. They wanted to see a fight, but Momin stood up and very calmly said, "Treat others like you want to be treated, because what goes around comes around." And suddenly the whole class was quiet because they all were very much surprised with his this comment about them, that we should treat everyone good. If we will not treat others good, so nobody will treat us good. Muiz instantly felt bad. It means that the thing was also effective on Muiz also, and he also noticed that he was doing the wrong thing. Later he apologized to Momin and everyone lived perfectly in the class. This was the end of the lesson. This was a nice lesson, class, and I hope that after this you can also go through about your class, and you should write about your friends, some of your friends, that they about their nature, and this way you will come to know that every single person in your class is different from each other. Even your friends are different from you. Now by starting the exercise, you can see all the words meaning are given here of the lesson. And here we have some of the words opposite, as we also had it in second lesson. Affection, hated, brilliant, stupid, bullied, encouraged, friendly, unfriendly, grace, crude, marvel, disregard, radiant, dark, trivial, valuable. Now here we have write true or false against each statement. Here we have some statements and we need to write if they are true from the lesson. You need to match them with the lesson. So then if they are true, you need to mark here true, and if they are false, you can write false, or you can also mark across here. Suhail never studied, but no teacher questioned him. Is it true? Yes, it is true. He was the monitor of the class. He never studied, but no teacher ever questioned him. It is correct. Muiz was the shortest boy in class and sat on the first bench. It is also incorrect. Muiz was the tallest boy of the class and he always sat on the last bench. It is incorrect. Muiz was the oldest student of the school. Yes, it is correct because he was the oldest student of the school. Then we have next, Yasser was the newcomer in the school. Is it true? Who was the newcomer? Momin was the newcomer. So do this one yourself. Ahmad was different from Abdullah in many ways. No, I think Ahmad was having some similarities with Abdullah. In fact, the other his friends were different from Abdullah. The common bond between Abdullah and Ahmad was laughter. True or false? Muiz apologized to Momin. Is it true or false? Yasser pushed Momin in the class. Did Yasser push or someone else? So according to that, you should do this question. Now on the next page, we are going to start from this question, wordsmith. Choose either CKLE or KLE to complete the following words. I have done this question for you, but the task for you is you will write all these words in your rough notebook or in your neat notebook, and then you will find out the meanings of these words and you will write it down. Tickle, ankle, wrinkle, sprinkle, chuckle, rankle. You need to write the meanings of these words in your notebooks. Now B question is, look at the following groups of words and their meanings. We are having groups of words. It is not a word. Here is group of words. We are having 3 words here. 1, 2, 3. 3 words here. 1, 2, 3. So that's why this is called groups of words. And we are having their meanings as well. Again and again, the meaning is more than once or repeatedly. When something is happening repeatedly, we can use this group of word there again and again. Then we have now and then, means from time to time. Then we have to and fro, means movement, like movement backwards and forwards. Sooner or later, at some time. Far and near, in all directions, means everywhere. Now, complete the sentences given below with the phrases given above. Akbar's fame spread dash. Obviously, Akbar's fame spread far and near, means everywhere. We cannot put it here. Akbar's fame spread sooner or later, means at some time. No. Akbar's fame spread to and fro, means that spread backward or forward. No. So the suitable one is far and near, this one. Then we have the murderer will be caught. The murderer will be caught sooner or later. That means at some times, mean at some day they will be caught. The third, he was so upset that he never sat down but walked dash. Now you have to do it. He walked how? How he was walking. So you can use 3 of them because I have used these 2. So among these 3 you have to choose the correct one. We rest dash not every day, means we rest dash not every day. I have warned you dash to learn your lessons properly. So you need to do the last 3 yourself. On this page we are going to end our today's lesson, and in our next lesson we will finish the exercise of our textbook as well as some notebook work. Thank you. Allah Hafiz. Take care.